Hey everyone, it's me again. I'm Caro. I'm 5 weeks and 3 days on T. I've been lagging on making my 1 month on T video, so this is what you're getting, even though I don't think anyone has expectations of me yet. um, but today is Thanksgiving and it's a fucked up, shitty holiday, but I hung out with my family today, like my mom and my step sibling and my stepdad and a bunch of my sister's friends, and it's been like my first like kind of like family oriented holiday as like out as trans and transitioning, and it's been interesting, but it hasn't been really a negative experience. People are like honestly like interested in what I'm going through and generally pretty supportive, like trying their best to use my pronouns, not not succeeding every time, but I can tell that there's thought, like I can see them like oh shit, and like whatever, which is way better than the alternative. Um, I got to speak a lot on my experiences with them, and the gender binary, my feelings about that, and some other like trans related like political issues. So really, there was a lot of room for discussion, which is nice. Feel like it was pretty well received, and I appreciate that, and the support that I'm getting from them. Um, let's see. Uh, I don't know. Like a lot of people like ask me like, "Oh, when did you know you were trans?" And for me, like that's like a weird question because like from birth, from like when I was a little like small child and starting to develop a personality, I was fucking different. Like my preferences and tastes were different than that of like a feminine gender role, and yeah, I was super fucking different. My first like role model in life was Elvis, um, and like there were just like signs of me being like rejecting like my own personal femininity, and like kind of like the box that they put you in when you're born with a certain set of parts. So I don't know, like, but I don't really know when I figured out that I was trans. Like, I think that if I didn't have like internalized transphobia and homophobia, I probably I probably would have realized it like, I don't know, 10 years ago, like around the time that I like came to terms with the fact that I was queer. Um, and I don't know, conflicting, weird question, but it really had me like looking at things. It's also Trans Day of Remembrance this last week, and I definitely like put things into perspective for me. And my own privilege as someone that's trans masculine is something that I do think about every day. I do consider it every day, especially someone who's light skinned, POC and trans masculine, and putting myself in check like just regularly, but especially on that day, and like having that be a point of discussion as well, I think was really important. And I guess now I'll just move into talking about my changes. Obviously, my voice sounds a little bit deeper than it did last week. I'm having a suit made for me, and when Michael was taking my measurements, he measured my shoulder width, and I gained an inch and a half in my shoulders since last time he measured me, which is fucking tight. I think I look a little bit I look a little bit more buff. Like I wore a button up to Thanksgiving today, and I fucking like like it was really uncomfortable because it's too tight for me in the shoulders, which was fucking sick. I'm happy about it. My stepsister said she could see my mustache in the sunlight, which was tight. I'm really happy to see these things like coming in a little bit more. I had really bad dysphoria when I was at the gym the other day, so I feel like I was like pushing myself. Like I had this really high expectation of myself that I could like push myself to like do more each time that I go, and I just wasn't able to do that one specific day, and I like freaked out. I was like, these changes aren't happening fast enough. Like I suck. I'm doing something wrong, and I was really beating myself up, and I just like went deep into myself, and it sucked. I'm gonna try not to do that anymore, but I don't know. Like expecting more than what's happening is probably going to fuck me up every time. So I'm gonna try to remind myself that like look at me and then look at me like a fucking month ago and see the difference. And I don't know, it's happening. I've waited my entire fucking life for this, and you know, I could wait a little bit more time to fucking pass to get something that I've always wanted. Um, but yeah, another issue that I've been having is like I feel like my temper is getting a little bit hotter. I'm feeling a little bit more tense. Um, I feel like when things happen or I'm out and about and I see something that I think is fucked up, like some dude being weird or whatever, I puff up and I get like all aggro, and I'm trying to keep that in check and not be super fucking macho, because I don't. That's like the last thing that I want to be. You know, like I feel like keeping as like a transmasculine person, at least for this transmasculine person, keeping my masculinity in check is really fucking important. Like, you know, not turning into the aggressive asshole that all these other dudes are. So I don't know. It's definitely something else to think about. But I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's what's up for right now. I'll probably make a video in a couple weeks. Um, or like if I notice any other like big changes, I'll make another one. But thank you for watching. And thank you for all the support I've been getting on my last few videos. I really appreciate it. Shouts to everyone watching right now. I got hella love for you. Thanks for taking 7 minutes and 52 seconds to watch this. Appreciate it.